Nice silicone hose. Gonna have to cut that.
Looks, this hose over here is also a silicone hose.
This is a silicone hose. I've test fitted. There's a little bit of grease in there, but that's going in the classic Saab 900S, and it's no longer an S. Tonight, Jeff's here. We're gonna put this motor, which only has been broken in a couple thousand miles. I think 4,000 miles is on it.
Miles in training.
It was under 100,000 miles, and I just took it apart and put it back together, and it's all looking good. I replaced the reverse gear in it.
Pretty.
Because that was munched up. And here's what happens to the reverse gears in these transmissions. If you looked at my other videos, you saw that there's a transmission cover was off, and you could see inside and see that this gear sits at the very end there, and because it doesn't have a synchro,
That gear is chewed up.
right, if you look at the edge of that gear, you can see how it just gets munched. And this is because people are rolling forward in one direction and they throw it in reverse in the other direction while they're still moving. You got to stop these cars before you put it in reverse, or this happens. You grind your gear. You have to know that your gear is engaged before you release the clutch. Otherwise, you're just gonna do that, and that is no good. And so we have a good new reverse gear in this box. We've got all the gears looking good. They don't look like they're chewed up at all. The synchros look good. We've got a differential that's working good. We've got a shiny valve cover. We've got a turbocharger that's all nice and rebuilt and wrapped. This had a new bearing put in. We've got aluminum flywheel. We've got a hot camshaft. I should mention Swedish Dynamics in this, because Swedish Dynamics didn't give us, but we purchased the
Give us a whole other thing.
It would be nice if they would give us things, and I hope that might happen. But here's the beautiful yellow valve cover with the Swedish Dynamics cam underneath, and here's the Swedish Dynamics flywheel. I'm in the process of trying to figure out a way to get all of these turbo hoses connected correctly. I bought some silicone parts. We have a beautiful intercooler here. You can see it right there. That's from the Bondo. That's for this car. No, it's good. It's good. That's for the CRX and this car. We're going to be doing some Bondo. But there's the intercooler we're going to be running through. Behind that is a really, really big oil cooler that might be kind of difficult to see, but it's in there.